You gonna wipe that with a towel, man.
It's good.
Not with your finger, because you're gonna smear it.
It's not smeared. You can't.
Look, it's smeared.
It's always like that. Trust me, it's not smeared. It's always. That's always been the
I don't
case.
like this one. I want that picture to be clear, because they was complaining.
Come on. Here we go.
Well, dig that, because that ain't looking like that. People, they be complaining about that. They don't like.
Watch it be exactly the same. It has nothing to do with that. See, just give it a minute. It'll be exactly the same.
It looks better than me. Oh, come on.
There's no difference. So,
Even the other one?
Yeah, exactly the same. So that's got nothing to do with it.
It's the computer
It's just
itself.
it's computer. It's just the quality. So
the other one then was still on better, but
okay, I need to get this to be the same size.
Shabbat Shalom, Miss Rob, one love, praise the mighty Yah. Shabbat Shalom, man Z, Enid, Oh, okay. She said the screen look good. Okay. It's just the other one that you doing. The second one look better, worse than the first. Oh, okay. Big fit. All right then. All right. I got you, bro. Yeah. Can I go up just a little more? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be corn today. It sure is, Miss Rob One Loves. They gonna learn something today. They gonna learn today if they had never learned before. Shabbat Shalom, y'all son. Praise the mighty Yah. Yeah, they definitely gonna learn something today. Hey, y'all son. You see, Miss Rod Love says she ready for some popcorn today. Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm YAHWEH ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, I'm going to talk about all Christians, blacks and whites, have forsaken Yahweh. The first thing we need to do is find out what the word forsaken means. So that's what I'm going to do. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So when you forsake something, let's see what the word forsake means.
Forsake, to go away from or give up.
To go away from, to go away from or give up.
Leave. Abandon.
So I'm going to prove beyond the shadow of the doubt that these Christians have abandoned Yah, have left Yah, and ain't studying it. They ain't studying them, y'all. I'm going to prove beyond the shadow of doubt this today. Let me see what else I want to do. Now, what is a Christian? Let me show y'all what a Christian is. What's the definition of a Christian?
Christian, an adherent or follower of JC.
A Christian is any man, woman, or child that's following JC. Now start all over.
An adherent or follower of JC.
A follower of JC, that's what a Christian is and mean.
The word occurs 3 times in the New Testament.
It's only 3 times in the New Testament. It's not in the Old Testament no time.
The disciples were first called Christians in Antioch. Agrippa said to Paul, keep reading.
Paul, the blue?
Yeah. Agrippa said to Paul, you almost persuade me to be a Christian.
Okay. Now, what is Christianity? Turn the page.
Christianity, the religion based on JC.
Religion. Hold it, y'all. Christianity is a religion based on JC.
The only savior and mediator between God, the Father, and sinful man.
He said JC is the only savior.
Christianity is unique among all the religions of the world.
It's different and unique among all of them.
Most of them emphasize the life of the founder, but Christianity is based on the death of JC.
It's based on the death of JC. That's what Christianity is, based on the death of JC.
The, de- the death of JC is unique, for it was prophesied in the opening pages of the Bible and came to pass in the New Testament age thousands of years later. Not only is the death of JC absolutely essential to Christianity,
Absolutely essential.
so is his resurrection. His death and resurrection are so important that all four Gospels, keep reading.
That's all. That's the blue.
Okay.
And what the other one say?
Today, Paul's battle cry still rings forth as the banner of the Christian faith.
That's the
A,
Christian faith.
a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith in JC.
See, they don't believe in the law, the commandments and testimony and judgment. They say have faith. So, with that being said, I'm gonna prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that all the Christians on this earth have forsaken Yahweh. The book gonna prove it to you. I ain't gonna tell it to you. I'm gonna read it to you and I'm gonna show it to you. So let's go and get started. Read that. Go to Deuteronomy. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Yeah. Start the first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh the Elohim,
If you do this,
to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day,
if you do it,
that Yahweh thy Elohim will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
that's if you had did it. The reason why we the lowest on the totem pole because we didn't do it. That's the reason why we broke. We on the floor. We in the basement. We the proverb and the proverb. We everything. We the worstest people on earth because of this. Because of this. Read.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh the Elohim.
All we had to do was listen to Yahweh, but now we want to listen to what Paul said, JC said, all these other people said. Don't nobody want to listen to Yahweh. That's mean you in the situation you is right now today. Read.
Blessed shalt thou be in the city.
You would have been blessed in Chicago, Atlanta, New York, and California. You would have been blessed, but you cursed in them cities.
And blessed shalt thou be in the field.
In the field, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle.
Because we would have had our own then. See, we would have had been in our own land, having blessed.
The increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
That means when you go out, you're going to make it back home. Right now today, you might leave the house and might not never get back because you dead somewhere.
Yahweh shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
Right now, the Almighty letting the enemy do what he want to do to you. He can do whatever he want to do with you, and it ain't going to be no justification behind it.
They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. Yahweh shall command the blessing upon thee and thy storehouses, and all that thou settest thy hand unto.
Everything that you do is going to work. It's not going to backfire.
And he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh the Elohim giveth thee.
Yahweh would have blessed us in our own land, the land that he gave us.
Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
And we would have been a holy people unto Yahweh.
As he hath sworn unto thee.
That's right.
If thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim and walk in his ways.
All we had to do was keep the commandments and walk in Yahweh's ways. Now, right now, we listen to the New Testament, all these other books, and being cursed and don't even know it. And listen to what JC and Paul said. Them ain't our books. Them people, that's not our book. The Christian guy debate, he let you know that they live by the new. Listen, if you ask any Christian on this earth who is their Lord and Savior, guess who they're going to say? Y'all already know who they're going to say. They ain't going to say Yahweh at all. So that lets you know that they forsaken Yahweh. But keep on reading.
And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee.
But right now they ain't afraid of us and they ain't calling us the children of Israel and the Yahweh. So that's being right because we didn't keep the commandments.
And Yahweh shall make thee plenteousness in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy cattle.
We would have had everything. We wouldn't have to borrow. We wouldn't have to go to the bank. We wouldn't have to borrow nothing from nobody. We would have had everything if we'd only listened to Yahweh.
And the fruit of thy ground, and the land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers to give thee. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in its season.
Right now it ain't raining. It only rain. It didn't rain for 2 or 3 months around here. Now all of a sudden it rained 2 or 3 days. That wouldn't be happening if we had to listen to the Almighty.
And to bless all the work of thy hand. And
right now we being cursed. We ain't being blessed. We being cursed.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations.
We can't lend no nation nothing because we ain't got nothing. How you gonna lend something and ain't got nothing? So this right here is a true prophecy, and the reason why, because we didn't obey the Almighty voice to keep His commandment. Now read it again.
Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations. And
now show me a black man that own a bank. Show me an Israelite that own banks. He out lending money. Read.
And thou shalt not borrow.
And show me a black man that ain't never borrowed nothing. All of us have borrowed. That's right. That means this is a true prophecy. Keep reading.
And Yahweh shall make thee the head.
Show me a black man that's in charge. He should make him a head. Right now he the tail. That let you know this is a true event.
And not the tail.
And not the tail. We the tail right now. The Gentiles are the head and the Hebrews are the tail.
And thou shalt be above only.
And we should have been above everybody. But now you're in the basement. You're on the floor. You're the lowest of the totem pole.
And thou shalt not be beneath.
We ain't going to be in the basement on the floor or broke.
If that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim.
If we had to listen to the commandments of Yahweh, we would have everything. We'll be lending money, lending other nations, having a ball. Ain't worried about nothing. No sicknesses, no diseases, living a long time. All this. We would have been popping corn. Read.
Which I command thee this day to observe and to do to observe and to do them.
But we wouldn't observe and do them. But you observing JC and doing him today. That's when you're going to get cursed on top of a curse.
And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day.
But we went aside. We went to the New Testament and got to listen to everybody else.
To the right hand or to the left.
We either went to the New Testament or the Quran or the Book of the Dead, the Hadith. We went and got another book.
To go after other deities to serve them.
And go after other gods and serve them. Right now, there are people serving JC to the utmost. The Hebrews love JC more than the Gentiles do. That's how they praise him in these churches every Sunday.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt now hearken unto the voice of Yahweh the Elohim,
which we didn't. That's the reason why we're in the United States, because we didn't hearken to the Yahweh voice.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
That's right. And ain't none of them keeping the commandments and statutes to right now this day.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
That's the reason why all these curses came up on us. This chapter here is talking about the black folks only. Not the Gentiles, us. This is our curse, punishment, and plague for disobedience.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It's black on black crime in all the cities at a high rate. We the only people dying. You don't hear about no Chinese, no Puerto Rican, no Russians, no Germans, and nobody else dying like us. We the people that fit this description. We the people he talking about, us, the nappy, black-headed Israelites in America. Now read it again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Every time you cut that TV on, black folks dying. Not nobody else.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee in the South. Us. We the ones that fit this description. We the ones dying.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
And our basket is the one cursed.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed
Because
shall,
we ain't got them. We ain't got no sheep, no stores, or nothing. We don't own nothing.
cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
When you go out, you're going to be cursed, and when you come back in, you're going to be cursed.
Yahweh shall send upon thee Yahweh shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do,
All kind of diseases, the hepatitis B and the cancer and all kind of stuff, all kind of diseases.
until thou be destroyed,
Until he knock your head off and put you in that cemetery.
and until thou perish quickly,
Quickly. The Almighty, you ain't going to live to get but 16, 17, 18-year-old. Quickly.
because of the wickedness of thy doings,
Because of the wickedness of your doing. You celebrate Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, going to church, wearing a cross, eating pork chops, ham hocks, spitting in the Most High faith. That's how you forsaken the Most High, by learning the way of the heathen. Go to Jeremiah 10 and 1 first. Hold and go back. Go to Jeremiah 10 and 1. Just read that first verse. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of
You
Israel.
talking to the nappy-headed 12 tribes of Israel.
Thus saith Yahweh,
Thus said y'all, but this Yahweh talking, y'all.
learn not the way of the heathen.
Hold it right. That's all I need. He say, learn not the way of the heathen. But what do the heathen do? Everything that I just said. Celebrate all the pagan holidays. Eat fat back, pork chop, wear a cross, go to church, believe in JC, love the New Testament. That's what the heathen do. Now go back to Deuteronomy. Our book say, learn not the way of the heathen. And we love learning the way of the heathen. That's when you gonna get your head knocked off.
Whereby thou hast forsaken me.
Uh-oh. Read that 20 again.
Yahweh shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do,
Everything that you try to do is gonna backfire. It ain't gonna work
until thou be destroyed,
until Yahweh kill you
and until thou perish quickly,
with the quickness.
because of the wickedness of thy doings,
Because of the things you do, not the things you say. It's the things you do gonna get you in trouble.
whereby thou hast forsaken me.
And you forsaken Yahweh. How do you forsaken Yahweh? Because he never told you to wear a cross. He never told you to be baptized. He never told you to go to church. He never told you to believe in Christianity. He never told you you was a Christian. He never told you to get a religion. He never told you to do none of this junk that you do. That's how you forsaken the Most High Yah. Now I'm gonna pop this corn today. I'm gonna get on down through this book, boy, and let you know. Hey, the Almighty say you have forsaken him. Okay, keep reading.
Yahweh shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
I ain't gonna never get rid. House right now full of them stink bugs. Them stink bugs, musket. It's a high rate on them stink bugs. They in everybody's house.
Until he have consumed thee from off the land,
Till he have destroyed you from off the land,
whether thou goest to possess it. Yahweh shall smite thee with the consumption.
What consumption? Hold it. What is consumption? Yahweh said, I'm gonna give you consumption. Let you know the Almighty the one give you these diseases. Spell it. C-O-M.
C-O-N.
C-O-N. Okay. C-O-N. C-O-N-S.
Yeah.
Okay. What do consumption mean?
Consumption, tuberculosis of the lungs,
Tuberculosis of the lungs. That's what y'all might say gonna give you. Tuberculosis of the lungs.
and with a fever,
Always fever sky high, sick.
and with the inflammation, and with the extreme burning, and with the swore, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
You're going to have this all the way to the graveyard.
And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. Yahweh shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust.
It ain't going to rain on time.
From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed.
That's right.
Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies.
So that means the Gentiles can come do whatever they want to do with you, and ain't nothing going to happen to them.
Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them.
Now this man, the police in Springfield, Illinois, this man he had 3 charges, and now he got a 2nd-degree murder for killing that black woman in that house. They got it down to 2nd-degree murder, and when he probably gonna do about 10 years and be out. No more than 10 years and be out. Read.
And shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away.
That's right. Ain't nobody gonna help us.
Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emeralds, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof thou canst not be healed.
That's talking about that eczema. That's what I got. I got that eczema on me. That eczema. That's what that right here. That's what I got. That eczema. Read.
Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness.
Madness and blindness, insane, retarded. Don't know that the New Testament don't go. That's when people believe that the New Testament going with, because the Almighty then made you madness
and astonishment of heart. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
Everything that you gonna do gonna backfire. You ain't gonna prosper. Then you wonder why this always happening. That always bad stuff happening to. I can't never get away from it, because you ain't keeping the commandment. It's simple.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
You're gonna be oppressed, mean robbed, get over on you. Ain't nobody gonna come to your rescue. Ain't nobody gonna help you.
Thou shalt betroth a wife.
You should get a wife,
and another man shall lie with her.
And while you at work, another man screwing your wife. That's what they're saying. You should get a wife, and while you think you making $40 and $50 an hour on your job, your woman's screwing too. You at work and she having sex with somebody else. This part of the curse and the punishment, y'all. So when you're at work, don't think your woman ain't screwing somebody, because the book just said. Now read it again.
Thou shalt betroth a wife.
You should get a wife,
and another man shall lie with her.
And she gonna cheat on you.
Thou shalt build a house.
You should build a house,
and thou shalt not dwell therein.
And you ain't gonna even dwell in it, because they gonna take it.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
That's right, because somebody else gonna be gathering the grapes.
Thy ox shall be slain before thy eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof.
That's right. They're gonna come take your animals and eat them themselves.
Thy ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thy enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them.
And ain't nobody gonna help you.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Let's talk about way back in 1800 when they was selling your children to other plantation owners.
And thy eyes shall look.
And you look at your son and your daughter being sold back in the day, 1800s.
And fell with longing for them all the day long.
And your heart was broken.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And you ain't gonna have no gun or no knife to rescue them. You ain't gonna be able to rescue them. You just gonna be able to shake your head and cry river.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
Oppressed and crushed always. That's how we being did over here. Crushed always. Do what they want to do to you with no justice.
So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
You're going to be mad all the time. I can't stand that so-and-so, so-and-so.
Yahweh shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs.
In the knees and the leg, you got arthritis and all kind of stuff wrong with your apes,
with a sore botch that cannot be healed,
that ain't gonna be healed.
from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
That's right. Sick as a dog.
Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known,
That's right. When we came over here, we didn't know nothing about this here.
and there shalt thou serve other deities.
And while we being in the United States, we serving somebody else, God. These black people so dumb, stupid, and retarded, and rebellious, and hard-headed, they don't know the difference. They thinking JC is the God they supposed to be serving. But while they been bamboozled, hoodwinked, tricked, that's how you gonna think, because the Almighty got you under a curse and a spell. Got you, you loony. Read.
Wood and stone,
Wood and stone.
and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Now, what is a proverb in the Bible? That's monkey, coon, shine, boy, nigga. Give you all these nicknames.
Among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee,
And among all the nations we go to, that's what we're gonna be called: boy, nigga, and Sambo, and all these other names they call you.
thou shalt carry much seed out. Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thy olives shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them,
Because they're gonna be going to another plantation.
for they shall go into captivity.
That's right, they're going to another plantation.
All, all thy trees and the fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high,
The Gentiles are gonna get up on the black folks very high,
and thou shalt come down very low.
and we're gonna come down very low.
He shall lend to thee,
The Gentiles should lend to the Hebrews,
and thou shalt not lend to him.
because we ain't got nothing to lend them. They own everything. We ain't got nothing to lend them.
He, sh- he shall be the head,
The Gentiles gonna be the head,
and thou shalt be the tail.
and we gonna be the tail because of disobedience.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee,
All these curses gonna come up on you. Let's see why all these curses came up on us.
and shall pursue thee,
Into thee
and overtake thee,
and overtake thee. They ain't going nowhere. The curse is gonna be here forever on us.
till thou be destroyed,
To Almighty knock your head off.
because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh the Elohim.
Because we didn't listen to Yahweh, but you listen to what T.D. Jakes say, Creflo Dollar say, Joel Osteen. You listen to what Paul say, Peter, Luke, and John, and J.C. Listen to all the wrong people.
To keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Because ain't none of them people I just named told you to keep Yahweh commandments. None of them. All of them forsaking Yahweh. They ain't never told you to keep Yahweh commandments. None of them. That's what make them forsake the Most High. Keep reading.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Forever.
Because thou servest not Yahweh the Elohim with joyfulness.
Because you ain't glad to serve Yahweh, but you glad to go to church and serve JC.
And with gladness of heart.
You ain't gladness of heart, but to say serve JC, you want to do what you want to do.
For the abundance of all things.
You want to do whatever you want to do, all things.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee.
That's the reason the Almighty put us in the United States.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness. And
listen, Trump doing that right now in hunger. He took the link card from them. They ain't getting no food November. Now read that again. All this is from Yahweh though. Yahweh using Trump to handle that business. Trump is the man that worked for Yah. Now read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee.
Yahweh doing this.
And hunger.
In hunger, no more link.
And in thirst.
In thirst. Because you can't buy your water, you can't, because you ain't got no link card.
And in nakedness and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck
And that's what Trump finna do. Put a yoke up on our neck.
until he have destroyed thee.
That's right. Till he have destroyed you.
Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far,
This nation is from far. Talking about us.
from the end of the earth,
From the end of the earth. Watch this.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as an eagle. The United States represent, the eagle represent the United States. You see that word there, the eagle? It's talking about United States. The eagle represents United States symbol is the eagle. And Russia is the bear. Keep reading.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And when we first got over here, we didn't speak no English. We didn't understand no English. We had to learn English from them. We didn't speak English. We learned it. Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
I ain't got no respect for no old people. They don't care nothing about that. When slavery was going on in this country back in the 1800s, they didn't care nothing about no age.
Nor show favor to the young.
They ain't supposed to study no young. Get on down through that end and do some work.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
Till we be destroyed.
Which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind.
We had the worst slavery in history. It has never been a slavery like our slavery. Let me explain to you. Hold that right there. Name me a nation of people that was took out of their land, brought to another land, made slaves, and they took their name, their culture, their way of living, and they God, and brainwashed and bamboozled and hoodwinked. Now you talking about you a Baptist, you a Catholic, you a Presbyterian, and all this old goofy retarded stuff. Name me somebody that they did like that. Name me somebody that this history in Deuteronomy 28 line up with. Nobody but us. Had nobody in the world never been took out their land and brought to another land, and they took everything they had from them and renamed them, reprogrammed them. Now I got you thinking like them, thinking all these pagan holidays is okay to worship and serve, thinking it's okay to go to church and wear a cross. And believe me, JC, see, when you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked, that's how you're going to think. And the Almighty allowed this to happen. Why? Because we were disobedient. We didn't keep his laws, commandments, statutes, and commandments. That's the reason why this happened to us. Now keep reading.
Or flocks of thy sheep until he have destroyed thee. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let me get to some more. Let's go to Deuteronomy 31. Let's see, Deuteronomy 31. Okay, yeah, start the first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 1. And Moses went and spake these words unto all Israel.
Talking to us.
And he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. Also Yahweh have said unto me, thou shalt not go over this Jordan. Yahweh thy Elohim, he will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as Yahweh have said. Yahweh shall do unto them as he did to Sihon and to all kings of the Amorites, and to the land of them whom he destroyed. Yahweh shall give them up before your face, that ye may do unto them according unto all the commandments which I have commanded you. Be strong and of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahweh thy Elohim, he it is that do go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.
He ain't gonna forsake us if we obey.
And Moses called unto Joshua and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, be strong and of a good courage. For thou must go with this people unto the land which Yahweh hath sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And Yahweh, he it And Yahweh, he it is that do go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And Moses wrote this law and delivered it unto the priests, the sons of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, and unto all the elders of Israel. And Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, and the solemnity of the year of release, and the feast of tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh the Elohim in the place which he shall choose,
Which he should choose, not United States.
thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that's within thy gates,
The Gentile that's with us,
that they may hear and that they may learn,
that they may hear, that they may learn,
and fear Yahweh your Elohim,
and fear Yahweh, not nobody in no another book.
and observe to do all the words of this law,
Do all of this law.
and that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear Yahweh your Elohim.
You're supposed to teach your children to learn to fear Yahweh, not go to church, but fear Yahweh.
As long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it.
As long as you living.
And Yahweh said to Moses, behold, thy days approach that thou must die. Call Joshua and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge.
Now, when they talk about Jeremiah 18:18, it was talking about Joshua. It wasn't talking about nobody else. After Moses died, Joshua took over. Simple. Read.
And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation. And Yahweh appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of a cloud, and the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And Yahweh said to Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a whoring after the deities of the strangers of the land.
Every time our leaders die, we betray them. We go and do something else. We always serve another God. Every time our leaders, priests or kings or prophets died, we went and did the goofy, the retardedness, served another God. The same thing over in the United States. Y'all think JC is the Messiah. They think JC is God's son. They think he died for our sin. They think he everything. They give all their glory and worship and praise to JC, and he ain't worth two dead flies. That man ain't keep reading.
Whether they go to be among them and will forsake me and break my covenant which I have made with them.
See, that's how you forsake Yahweh, by breaking his covenant, not listening to him. But you listen to everything somebody else said that told you a lie.
Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day.
Then I'm going to knock your head off in that day when you forsake my covenant.
And I will forsake them. And
Yahweh say, you forget me, I'm going to forget you. Now, I don't blame him, because that's how it's supposed to be. You love me, I love you. You hate me, I hate you. You do for me, I do for you. You don't, I won't. So that's how it's set up. Almighty love them that love him, not everybody. Now read that verse again, that 17.
Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them.
I'm going to forget all about you because you forgot about me. Why shouldn't I?
And I will hide my face from them.
And I'm going to hide my face from you. Why should I love you and you hate me? Yahweh said, I'm going to hide my face from you. I don't blame him. He right.
And they shall be devoured.
That's right. What do devoured mean? Yahweh say they're going to be devoured. That's DV.
Yeah.
It's devour. Spell that D. Devour.
DEVOURE.
Oh, VO. Okay. Devour. I don't know. It's an O in there. Okay, where is it at? So I can see.
Verse 17.
Okay, divide. Okay, DVO. This book ain't got it in here. Oh, this is it. Okay, 2 right there. No, the number 2. Devour 2.
Devour, to ruin or destroy.
Okay, to ruin and destroy. That's what they're gonna do. To ruin and destroy.
And many evils and troubles shall befall them,
And many evils and troubles gonna befall us.
so that they will say in that day, are not these evils come upon us, because our Elohim is not among us?
That's right. The reason why the evil come up on us because Yahweh ain't with us.
And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought,
Yahweh said, I'm gonna hide my face and let all this evil happen to you.
and that they are turned and that they are turned unto other deities.
Because we have turned to the New Testament and these other books, Almighty gonna let anything and everything happen to you. Bad, not good.
Now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swore unto their fathers, that flowed with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves, and waxen fat, then will they turn unto other deities and serve them,
After everything the Most High Yahweh do to us, we always gonna do the retarded.
and provoke me, and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I, for I know their imagination which they go about, even now, before I have brought them into the land which I swear. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day, and taught it the children of Israel. And he gave Joshua the son of Nun a charge, and said, Be strong and of a good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swore unto them, and I will be with thee.
Be with thee.
And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of Yahweh your Elohim, that it may be there for a witness against thee.
A witness against thee.
For I know thy rebellion,
I know you stiff necked and hard headed black people.
and thy stiff neck.
And your stiff neck ain't gonna never do right.
Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against Yahweh.
All the days of my life, you've been rebellious against Yahweh.
And how much more after my death? Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death ye will utterly
This
corrupt.
thing it's going down to 1. It's Is it still on, y'all? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all brothers and sisters still hear me? Okay, yes. All right. They just getting off of here for some reason. I don't understand. Okay, but keep on. Okay. What was I at? What verse was you at?
28, I think.
Let's see, 28. Yeah, 27, 28. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death ye will utterly corrupt yourselves.
Every time our leaders die, they always go back to doing the goofy.
And turn aside from the way which I have commanded you.
And you're gonna go against the commandments, the way that you was taught, right from wrong. You're gonna start doing wrong when you was doing right.
And evil will befall you in the latter days,
And there's evil when you go against the Most High,
because ye will do evil in the sight of Yahweh,
because you're going to do what you want to do. You're going to go to church and eat pork chops and do everything that Yahweh say don't do.
to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the words of this song until they were ended.
Okay, now let's go to Joshua. This cold-blooded here, y'all. Joshua 20, yeah, Joshua 24. Okay, Joshua 24. Y'all pay attention to this. This is cold-blooded. Joshua 24 and 14.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore fear Yahweh,
Fear Yahweh
and serve him in sincerity and in truth,
and serve him in sincerity and truth,
and put away the deities which your fathers served on the other side of the flood,
and put away the New Testament and the Book of the Dead, Quran, and Hadith, all these other. Put them books away
and in Egypt, and serve ye Yahweh.
and serve Yahweh. Stop serving them Egyptian gods and everybody else gods and serve Yahweh.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh,
If you don't want to do it, if you ain't got time for Yahweh and it seems evil because you got to serve Yahweh,
choose you this day whom ye will serve.
choose you today, right now today. Choose who you going to serve, JC or Yahweh, Christianity or Yahweh, religion or Yahweh. Read.
Whether the deities which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the deities of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell.
That's right. We dwell in the United States. We serving the Gentiles God. Just like we was in the Amorites land, we serve their God. The same thing we doing today, we did way back then.
But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh.
But me and my house, we're going to serve Yahweh. That's the God we're going to serve, Yahweh, not nobody else God.
And the people answered and said, Elohim forbid that we should forsake Yahweh to serve other deities.
Because when you forsake Yahweh, you serve somebody else. Anytime you talking about another God more than you talk about Yahweh, that's who you serving. Well, what about so-and-so? What about so-and-so? Ain't nobody studying on so-and-so.
For Yahweh Elohim, he it is that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Egypt.
Yahweh was the one that brought us up. JC wasn't even born. Wasn't no other God on the scene. Yahweh did this without the New Testament and the Quran. Because wasn't no New Testament and Quran when this happened.
From the house of bondage, and which did those great signs in our sight, and preserved us in all the way wherein we went.
He took care of us, preserved us.
And among all the people through whom we passed.
All the strange people that we paid, he didn't let nothing happen to us.
And Yahweh drave out from before us all the people, even the Amorites which dwell in the land.
He made sure our enemies didn't mess with us.
Therefore we will also serve Yahweh, for he is our Elohim.
That's right. He our God. We're going to serve Yahweh because he our God.
And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve Yahweh.
You can't serve Yahweh.
For he is a holy Elohim.
He's separated.
He is a jealous Elohim.
He's jealous. Hold it. How many men on here will want their wife, girlfriend, or concubine talking about another man every day to them? Talking about another man every day before them. You're going to get tired of that and tell her to shut up. I don't want to hear nothing about that man no more. So you are jealous. Just like we jealous, just like the Most High here. So when you going to church, when you doing all this stuff that Yahweh hate and he never told you to do, he jealous and he get angry. Just like we do. We jealous and get angry. Now, read that again, that whole thing.
And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve Yahweh, for he is a holy Elohim.
Then you got to change your ways. To serve Yahweh, you got to change your wicked, no good ways.
He is a jealous Elohim.
He's jealous. Every time you put that cross on, every time you worshiping and praising and honoring JC and going to church and giving thanks to JC, Yahweh say, I'm jealous.
He will not forsake. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins.
He ain't gonna forgive your transgression and sin. Every day you wake up, you talking about somebody else and never him.
If you forsake Yahweh,
if you forsake Yahweh like all the Christians have,
and serve strange deities.
And they serve strange God that Almighty ain't never told them to serve.
Then he will turn and do then he will turn and do you hurt.
He gonna hurt you. Yahweh gonna hurt you. He gonna do you hurt. This the book popping. This corn. Now read that again.
If ye forsake Yahweh,
If anybody forsake Yahweh, including me, if anybody forsake Yahweh,
and serve strange deities,
and I go to the New Testament and go talk about what Yahshua said and did,
then he will turn and do you hurt.
Yahweh gonna knock my head off. He gonna hurt you
and consume you.
And consume you.
After that, he have done you good.
After he done gave me the laws and commandments, statute, and judgment, and then I'm talking about what somebody else in the New Testament talking about. He done gave me the law. He done taught me right from wrong, and now I'm talking about somebody else. Boy, read that again, because I want this to sink in their head.
If you forsake Yahweh,
you forsake Yahweh, talking about it, and me including,
and serve strange deities,
and I go to talk about another God, another book, another deity, another man,
then he will turn and do you hurt.
Then Yahweh gonna turn and do you hurt. Why you think these people is hurting? Because they Christians and all this other junk. He gonna hurt you.
And consume you.
And he gonna consume you. He gonna destroy you. Because this word consume and destroy.
After that, he have done you good.
After he done told us the truth. After he done gave you the law. After he done told you what to do and what not to do. After he done told you what to eat and what not to eat. After, read.
And the people said unto Joshua, Nay, but we will serve Yahweh.
And they go serve Yahweh.
And Joshua said unto the people, Ye are witnesses against yourselves that ye have chosen you, Yahweh, to serve him. And they said, We are witnesses.
You are your own witnesses now. You better mean what you say and say what you mean.
Now therefore put away, said he, the strange deities which are among you.
Get away from the New Testament. Put that cross in the garbage. Get away from them strange gods. The God that Almighty never told you to serve, but you serve.
And incline your heart unto Yahweh Elohim of Israel.
And incline your heart to Yahweh.
And the people said unto Joshua, Yahweh our Elohim will we serve, and his voice will we obey.
Obey. Keep reading.
So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day, and set them a statute and an ordinance in Shechem. And Joshua wrote these words in the book of the law of Elohim, and took a great stone, and set it up there under an oak that was by the sanctuary of Yahweh. And Joshua said unto all the people, Behold, this stone shall be a witness unto us, for it hath heard all the words of Yahweh which he spake unto us. It shall be therefore a witness unto you, that ye deny your Elohim. So Joshua let the people depart, every man unto his inheritance.
Okay, that's all I needed. But I'm letting y'all know you don't need no other book, no other man, no other God, no nothing. Everything is written in the Old Testament. That's it and that's all. And the Almighty gonna hurt you, just like he said. When you turn your back on Yahweh, talking about this man died for our sins, this man is the only begotten son, we got to go through this man to get to Yahweh, and all this old propaganda of junk you talking about out your mouth, the Almighty gonna hurt you. That's right, he gonna hurt you, because he said he gonna do it. Okay, let's go to Judges. Okay, Judges 10 and start at the 10 and 6. Judges 10 and 6.
Judges chapter 10, verse 6. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of Yahweh.
Now let's see how the children of Israel did evil in the sight of Yahweh. Talking about us, y'all.
And serve false deities.
And serve JC.
And false deity.
Buddha.
And the deities of Syria. And the deities of Zidon.
All these different nations. See, we serve all these different nations like we're doing today. They're serving all these different nations. Read.
And the deities of Moab, and the deities of the children of Ammon, and the deities of the Philistines,
The gods of the Philistines,
and forsook Yahweh, and served not him.
See, This how you forsake Yahweh. When you go to talk about the New Testament and all these other books, I don't be want to hear that because I'm not going to forsake Yahweh. Why should I let you talk and you talking BS? What you coming out your mouth ain't worth 2 dead flies. Why should I let you talk? You ain't talking about nothing. If you ain't talking about Yahweh, you ain't talking about shit. And no, I'm talking that. If you ain't talking about Yahweh, you ain't talking about shit. Now skip on down to the 10th verse.
Verse 10.
I don't want to hear nothing about no other God and no other nothing. It's all about Yahweh.
And the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh, saying, we have sinned against thee.
And we have sinned against you because we have talked about these other gods that ain't worth 2 dead flies.
Both because we have forsaken our Elohim.
Because you forsake Yahweh when you go to talk about the New Testament.
And also serve false deity.
And serve JC.
And Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians?
Did not save your life from Egypt? Did not do that?
And from the Amorites?
And from the other people?
From the children of Ammon?
And from the other people?
And from the Philistines?
And from the other people, the Philistines? And did I save you from them?
The Zidonians also?
Also?
And the Amalekites?
Everybody? I didn't save you from everybody. Study naming them this corner.
And the Maonites?
Maonianites.
And the Monianites did oppress you, and ye cried to me.
And you cried to me when they knocking your head off?
And I delivered you out of their hand.
I'm the one that delivered you out of their hand. JC didn't do nothing for you. He ain't never did nothing for you. I'm the one did it. Killed everybody, knocked their head off. Yahweh, read.
Yeah, ye have forsaken me.
Then you still forsaken me. After all I done did for you, they showed you the law, statute, commandment, judgment. They gave you everything and looked out for you. Made sure that nobody hurt you or kill you or do nothing wrong to you. Then you what? Read that verse again, that 13.
Yeah, ye have forsaken me.
Yeah, you have forsaken me.
And serve other deities.
And went to the New Testament. That's when I don't be studying.
Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
I ain't gonna help you no more.
Go and cry unto the deities which ye have chosen.
Go to the New Testament and cry to JC. Go to the mother books and cry to them. Because I'm done with you. Read.
Let them deliver you.
Let them help you. Yahweh say, let them help you. Them the ones you love, you talk about, bow down to, worship, and give all the glory and praise to. Let them help you.
Of your tribulation.
Now read that 14 again.
Go and cry unto the deities which ye have chosen.
Go to the people that you chose over me.
Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Let them deliver you when you get in trouble. When you finna get 100 years. When they finna kill you, knock your head off. Let them help you.
And the children of Israel said unto Yahweh, we have sinned.
We have sinned. Then they acknowledged when he got through popping that corn.
Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee.
Give us our whooping.
Deliver us only.
Deliver us only.
We pray thee this day. And they put away the strange deities from among them.
And they got rid of the New Testament and all these other books.
And served Yahweh.
And they served Yahweh because you don't need no other book if you're serving Yahweh. I don't need no other book.
And his soul was grieved for the misery of Israel.
That's right. Listen, when you got the truth, the whole truth, and that, you don't need nothing but this book here. That's it and that's all. What they talking about in them other books ain't worth 2 dead flies. It ain't what the owl left on the rooftop. And y'all know what he left on the rooftop. That's all I wanted. Let me go to 1 Samuel. Yeah, 1 Samuel 8. We want to be like everybody else. Start the first verse.
1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 1. And it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah. And they were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways.
They didn't do like their father Samuel did. They was wicked.
But turned aside after lucre.
They turned aside of the lucre. That's money. They thinking about that money. That's all they was thinking about, lucrative money.
And took bribes.
And took bribe. You could pay them.
And perverted judgment.
Perverted judgment. Wasn't fair.
Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah.
This is what they told Samuel.
And said to him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways.
You old, and your sons ain't doing according to the law. They wicked and rotten, and ain't no good.
Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
Make us all want to be like somebody else. Monkey see, monkey do. That's what we do. Make us a king. We already got a king. What we gonna need another king for? We already got Yahweh. That's our king. Watch this.
But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us.
That's right. It displeased him. He got upset and angry. Because Yahweh your king.
And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh.
Now watch what Samuel prayed to Yahweh. Watch what happened.
And Yahweh said to Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people and all that they say unto thee.
Give them the New Testament. Give them JC. Listen to the voice of them. Give them what they want.
For they have not rejected thee.
They don't reject me. I mean, you, Samuel.
But they have rejected me.
They reject Yahweh. See, you ain't rejecting me. Because I'm popping corn and showing you what does say Yahweh. So you rejecting Yahweh. When I show you that Yahweh say, don't do this and don't do that, and you do it anyway, you rejecting Yahweh. I'm just popping corn like Samuel. Now read that again.
And Yahweh said to Samuel.
And Yahweh said to Samuel.
Hearken unto the voice of the people and all that they say unto thee.
Listen to what they say. Give them pork chops. Give them Thanksgiving. Give them Halloween. Give them a cross. Get them baptized. Let them go to church. Let them do everything evil and right and wrong in the eyes of Yah. Watch this.
For they have not rejected thee.
These people don't reject me.
But they have rejected me.
They rejected me.
That I should not reign over them.
I ain't going to reign over them. They don't want me to be the king.
According to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me.
They're forsaking Yahweh. Right now today, they forsaking him.
And serve other deities.
And go to the New Testament. That's how you forsake Yahweh. By talking about he got a son named so-and-so. He died for us. We got to go through him. He the only savior. He this, he that. That's how you forsake Yahweh. Keep reading.
So do they also unto thee. Now therefore hearken unto their voice.
Listen to them.
Howbeit yet protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them.
Listen, tell them what the king gonna do. Let me see if they gonna change their mind. They always say, well, tell them what the king gonna do, what he gonna want, what he gonna do, what kind of man the king gonna be.
And Samuel told all the words of Yahweh unto the people that asked him of a king.
They asked of a king.
And he said, This will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you.
This gonna be the king that reign over him.
He will take your sons.
This king gonna take your sons.
And appoint them for himself.
And go appoint them for himself. He gonna do what he want to do with it. Hey, you run this, you do this, you do that. Gonna give orders.
For his chariots. And to be his horsemen.
That's right. Warriors. They're gonna be warriors for him. They're gonna build up a war with their sons.
And some shall run before his chariots. And he will appoint him captains over thousands and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground and to reap his harvest and to make his instruments of war.
They're gonna make make bombs and guns and all kind of stuff, bullets.
And instruments of his chariots. And he will take your daughters to be confessionaries.
Now, that's what they're going to do. The confessionary means sellers of sweet. They're going to be selling cakes and pies and cupcakes and stuff and candy. That's what they're going to do for the son. This is what they're going to do for the daughters.
And to be cooks and to be bakers.
They're going to be cooks and bakers. That's what they're going to do for your daughters.
And he will take your fields and your vineyards and your olive yards, even the best of them, and give them to his servants.
And give them to his servants. This is what they're going to do for them. Now, he tell them what kind of king they're going to have, but they don't care.
And he will take the tenth of your seed and of your vineyards and give to his officers.
And give to his officers. That's what the king going to do. Give to the one he socialized with.
and to his servants.
and to his servants.
And he will take your men servants and your maid servants and your goodliest young men and your asses and put them to his work.
Put them to work. He gonna work them.
He will take the tenth of your sheep.
He gonna take a tenth of your sheep. You got 100 sheep, he want 10 of.
And ye shall be his servants.
And everybody gonna be the king's servant. Now why he telling me everything that this king gonna do. And watch the answer.
And ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye shall have chosen you.
And when you cry, you're gonna be, man, I hate I voted for him. I hate we had a king. But he telling you what you gonna do though.
And Yahweh will not hear you in that day.
And Yahweh ain't gonna listen to you in that day when you ask for something. Now you regret it. I'm sorry that I will. Be careful what you wish for and what you ask for, because boy, you might not want it.
Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel.
Nevertheless, they didn't want to hear what Samuel. Okay, I don't care nothing about that. We still want a king. Retarded fool.
And they said, nay, but we will have a king over us.
We still want a king. That's how retarded these black folks is.
That we also may be like all the nations.
We want to be like everybody else. Our people love following people. They want to be like somebody else. I want to be Mike. I want to be this. I want to be that. But ain't nobody say they want to be like Moses. Ain't nobody want to be like Moses but me. Everybody else want, I wish I had money like Donald Trump. I wish I was rich like Oprah. I wish I do this. I wish I do that. Ain't nobody never said they want to be like Moses but me. Now read that again.
Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel.
They don't want to hear what Samuel said.
And they said, nay, but we will have a king over us.
We want a king like everybody else.
That we also may be like all the nations.
We want to be like just everybody else, like now. They pants hanging down. Everybody young wearing their pants hanging down. They see somebody pants hanging down. Boy, I wish I had some pants, so I'd do it. Everybody want to have their pants down. And, retarded fool.
And there are
because we monkey see, monkey do. Every time we see somebody do something, oh man, I want to do that. Listen, if they have an all-white party and there's 500 or 600 people there, guess what? I'm gonna have one all black. I ain't following nobody, but yeah, you understand me? Keep reading.
And there our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles.
They want a king, retarded fool. Yahweh was the king.
And Samuel heard all the words of the people.
He heard all the words of the retarded people.
And he rehearsed them in the ears of Yahweh.
And he told Yahweh what they said.
And Yahweh said to Samuel, hearken unto their voice.
Listen to them. They want a king, give it to them. They want pork chops, give it to them. They want a religion, give it to them. They want to say JC is the only begotten son, give it to them.
And make them a king.
Give them a king.
And Samuel said unto the men of Israel, go ye every man and unto his city.
See, we always want to follow somebody. We the followest people on earth. You only celebrate Christmas because the white folks do it. You only celebrate Thanksgiving because the white folks do it. You only go to church because the white folks do it. You only call up on JC because the white folks do it. You only wear a cross because the white folks do it. You only getting baptized because the white folks do it. Whatever they do, we want to do it. The book just told you. I didn't tell it to you. I read it to you. I showed it to you. 1 Samuel 12. Monkey see, monkey do. But you think you ain't got no problem? You a retarded fool. You can't see it, but I can see it. Y'all see it. The book said it. Read 12 and 1 Samuel 12 and 1.
1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 1. And Samuel said unto all Israel, behold, I have hearkened unto your voice and all that ye said unto me, and have made a king over you.
I gave you a king.
And now, behold, the king walketh before you. And I am old and gray-headed, and behold, my sons are with you. And I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day. Behold, here am I, witness against me before Yahweh and before his anointed. Whose ox have I taken? Or whose ass have I taken? Or whom have I defrauded? Whom have I oppressed? Or of whose hand have I received any bribe to blind my eyes therewith? And I will restore it you. And they said, Thou hast not defrauded us, nor oppressed us, neither hast thou taken aught of any man's hand.
Ain't did none of this. Some I ain't did none of this. I've been 1,000 through the whole flick.
And he said unto them, Yahweh is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that ye have not found aught in my hand. And they answered, He is witness. And Samuel said unto the people, It is Yahweh that advanced Moses and Aaron, and that brought your fathers up out of the land of Egypt.
It was Yahweh that did it.
Now therefore stand still, that I may reason with you before Yahweh of all the righteous acts of Yahweh, which he did to you and to your fathers. When Jacob was come into Egypt, and your fathers cried unto Yahweh, then Yahweh sent Moses and Aaron, which brought forth your fathers out of Egypt.
See, Yahweh sent Moses and Aaron. I don't know who sent nobody in the New Testament. Nobody. Yahweh ain't sent them. That's when I'm listening to what Moses say, because Yahweh say, listen to Moses.
And made them dwell in this place. And when they forgot Yahweh their Elohim, he sold them into the hand of Sisera.
Every time we forgot Yahweh, he sold us to slavery.
Captain of the host of Hazor, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the king of Moab, and they fought against them. And they cried and they cried unto Yahweh and said, We have sinned because we have forsaken Yahweh.
Because we have forsaken Yahweh. There's a lot of ways you can forsake Yahweh.
And have served false deity and false deity.
And everybody that served the New Testament have forsaken Yahweh, just like these people did.
But now deliver us out of the hand of our enemies.
And when the going get bad and tough, then you want to call up on Yahweh after you serve somebody else, God.
And we will serve thee.
Then now we're gonna serve thee.
And Yahweh sent Gideon and Bedan and Jephthah and Samuel, and deliver you out of the hand of your enemies on every side.
That's right. That's right. The side read.
And ye dwell safe.
And we dwell safe. Almighty always send us somebody that's gonna help us and save us. Okay, that's all I need. Okay, 1 Kings. First Kings 18. Start at let me see. Okay, start at the 18th verse.
First Kings, First Kings chapter 18, verse 18. And he answered, I have not troubled Israel, but thou and thy father's house, and that ye have forsaken the commandments of Yahweh, and thou hast followed false deity.
Follow Baal.
Now therefore send and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel.
All Israel, talking about us.
And the prophets of false deity 450.
Baal got 450 prophets. Baal.
And the prophets of the groves 400, which eat at Jezebel's table. So Ahab sent.
So that's 850 preachers.
So Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel. And Elijah came unto all the people.
Now Elijah came to all the people
and said, How long halt ye between two opinions?
How long you gonna have two opinions? You don't. The old and the new go together. Or should we serve the old or the new, or both? For the two opinions.
If Yahweh be Elohim,
if Yahweh be Elohim,
follow him.
Follow him.
But false deity,
if JC be him,
then follow him.
Because it's two opinions. Follow JC. Now you got a choice: either follow Yahweh or follow JC.
And the people answered him not a word.
They was quiet.
Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of Yahweh.
A prophet of Yahweh.
But False deities, prophets are 450 men.
But Baal got 450 men. It's Baal against Elijah.
Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your deities.
You call up on JC, call up on the name of your gods.
And I will call on the name of Yahweh.
And I'm going to call on the name of Yahweh.
And Elohim that answereth by fire.
And which one answers by fire?
Let him be Elohim.
Let him be Elohim, the one answers by fire.
And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken.
You well spoken. Good deal.
And Elijah said unto the prophets of false deity,
the prophets of Baal, because there's 450 of them now.
Choose you 1 bullock for yourselves.
Choose a bullock for yourself. Dress it.
And dress it first, for ye are many, and call on the name of your deities.
And call up on your God, which is JC. Call up on him.
But put no fire under.
Don't put no fire in him yet.
And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of false deity from morning even until noon.
They called all day up on JC,
saying, O false deity, hear us.
Hear us, JC.
But there was no voice.
But he didn't answer him a word.
Nor any that answered.
Didn't say a word.
And they leaped upon the altar which was made.
Then they jumped up on the altar which was made.
And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them.
That Elijah made fun of,
and said, cry loud.
You ain't crying loud enough. Y'all got to talk louder because he's asleep.
For he is a deity.
He a God, ain't he?
Either he is talking.
Either he on the telephone, he on the cell phone.
Or he is pursuing.
Or he running away, he running.
Or he is in a journey.
Or he on a long journey, he ain't around.
Or peradventure he sleepeth.
He might be asleep.
And must be awake.
Wake him up.
And they cried aloud.
And they still cried aloud.
And cut themselves after their manner with knives.
And they start cutting themselves with knives and manners.
Till the blood gushed out upon them.
Till the blood gushed up out on them. That's how retarded they were.
And it came to pass when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice nor any to answer, nor any that regarded.
Whatever they did, it didn't help them.
And Elijah said unto all the people.
Now Elijah said to all the people,
come near unto me.
Come near unto me.
And all the people came near unto him, and he repaired the altar of Yahweh that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of Yahweh came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of Yahweh.
He built a stone in the name of Yahweh.
And he made a trench about the altar, as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid him on the wood, and said, fill 4 barrels with water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. And he said, do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he said, do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Yahweh Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art Elohim in Israel.
Let it be known that we got the true and living God, y'all.
And that I am thy servant.
I'm the servant.
And that I have done all these things at thy word.
And I did everything at the word of Yah. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Let's go to okay. Let's see. Okay, Second Kings. Let's see, 20. Okay, Second Kings 22 and 16.
2 Kings chapter 22, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon this place
Yahweh, so I'm gonna bring evil upon this place
and upon the inhabitants thereof, even all the words of the book which the king of Judah hath read, because they have forsaken me
because they have forsaken Yahweh
and have burnt incense unto other deities,
and burned incense to other gods.
that they might provoke me to anger with all the works of their hands.
That you're gonna provoke Yahweh to anger with the stuff you do with your hands.
Therefore my wrath shall be kindled against this place and shall not be quenched. But to the king of Judah, which sent you to inquire of Yahweh, thus shall ye say to him, Thus saith Yahweh Elohim of Israel, as touching the words which thou hast heard, because thy heart was tender, and thou hast humbled thyself before Yahweh, when thou heardest what I spake against this place and against the inhabitants thereof, that they should become a desolation and a curse, and has rent thy clothes and wept before me. I also have heard thee, saith Yahweh.
Said Yahweh.
Behold, therefore, I will gather thee unto thy fathers, and thou shalt be gathered into thy grave in peace, and thy eyes shall not see all the evil which I will bring upon this place.
So I'm gonna put you to sleep. I ain't gonna let you see all this evil I'm finna do.
And they brought the king word again.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's go to let's go to Chronicles. Oh yeah, second Chronicles. I'm on 7. Yeah, chapter. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on chapter 7. It started at the 12th verse. Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 12. Yeah.
2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 12. And Yahweh appeared to Solomon by night.
He appeared to Solomon. I don't know nobody appeared to him in the New Testament.
And said to him, I have heard thy prayer.
He heard Solomon pray, but he didn't hear nobody pray in the New Testament.
And have chosen this place to myself for a house of sacrifice.
And I have chosen Jerusalem.
If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send a pestilence among my people, if my people, which are called by my name,
they're called Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, people that's called by my name,
shall humble themselves.
They got to humble themselves first. Quit being so arrogant. Let somebody tell them something.
And pray.
And they're supposed to pray toward the east, toward Yahweh.
And seek my face.
And let go of the New Testament, seek Yahweh's face.
And turn from their wicked ways.
What is their wicked ways? Going to church, wearing a cross, and talking about he came 2,000 years ago and died for the sins of the world.
Then will I hear from heaven.
Then Yahweh said, then I'm going to hear you.
And will forgive their sins.
Then I'm going to forgive your sins.
And will heal their land.
Then he's going to heal our land.
Now my eyes shall be open, and my ears attend unto the prayer that is made in this place.
Yahweh said, my eyes going to be open because I got eyes. I can see just like we can.
For now have I chosen and sanctified this house, that my name may be there forever.
That Jerusalem ain't going to be in Jerusalem forever.
And my eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually.
Yahweh got eyes and he got a heart. Because we made in the image of Yah.
And as for thee, if thou wilt walk before me,
and walk before Yahweh,
as David thy father walked,
just like David did,
and do according to all that I have commanded thee,
and do everything that Yahweh told you to do, because he never told you to go to church. He never told you Sunday was the day of rest. He never told you to wear a cross. He never told you about Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. Never told you to eat pork chop. Never told you to break his laws. He never told you none of this, but that's what all the things y'all do. Read.
And shall observe my statutes and my judgments.
He told you to observe his statutes and judgments. Now, which one of his statutes and judgments say what I just said? Which one of his statutes and judgments say go to church? Which one of his statutes say believe in New Testament? Which one one this statute say believe in JC? Which one this statute said? Read.
Then will I establish the throne of thy kingdom, according as I have coveted it with David thy father, saying, there shall not fail thee a man to be ruler in Israel. But if you turn away,
forsake him,
and forsake my statutes and my commandments,
and forsake Yahweh's statutes and commandments, that's when you're having a hard time.
Which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other deities.
And go to the New Testament talking about he God's son. You got to go through him. He the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost that Yahweh never told you.
And worship them.
And worship JC, because most of y'all do. Y'all worship JC like a retarded fool.
Then will I pluck them up by the roots out of my land which I have given them.
Then I'm gonna knock your head off.
And this house, which I have sanctified for my name, will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and a byword among all nations.
That's right. All nations gonna call you names. They're gonna nickname your boy, a nigga, all these old names they're gonna call you for disobedience. Okay, let's go to let's see. I think let's see. Okay, 2 Chronicles 15 in the first verse.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 1. And the spirit of Elohim came upon Azariah, the son of Oded, and he went out to meet Asa, and said to him, hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. Yahweh is with you, while ye be with him.
Yahweh with you, long as you with him, he with you.
And if ye seek him, he will be found of you.
And if you seek Yahweh, he gonna be found of you.
But if ye forsake him,
but if you ain't studying Yahweh,
he will forsake you.
He ain't studying your 8. That's right. He ain't studying you. Now read it again.
And he went out to meet Asa, and said to him, hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. Yahweh is with you, while ye be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found of you.
Yahweh said, if you seek me, I'm going to find you.
But if ye forsake him,
but if you ain't studying me,
he will forsake you.
I ain't studying you. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yahweh say, boy, you ain't studying me, I ain't studying you. He gonna let it all happen to you bad. Then you wonder why. That's when you get your head knocked off, because you ain't studying Yahweh. You too busy talking about what the New Testament said. What Paul said. People that the Almighty never talked to, never knew. The word Paul ain't never came out of Yahweh's mouth. But Yahweh talked about Moses and David 1,000 times. All he talked about was Moses and David and Abraham and Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Nahum, the Old Testament people. Let's see. Let me see. Go to Nehemiah. Chapter 9. I want to start at the 26th. Let me see. 26th verse, yeah.
Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 20. Nehemiah
9.
chapter 9, verse 26. Nevertheless, they were disobedient.
They were disobedient.
And rebelled against thee.
And rebelled against Yah.
And cast thy law behind their backs.
And put the law in their back pocket.
And slew thy prophets which testified against them to turn them to thee. And they wrought great provocations. Therefore thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies.
That's the reason why Yahweh delivered to the hand of the enemies.
Who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven.
He still heard us when we cried.
And according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors who saved them out of the hand of their enemies. But after they had rest, they did evil again they did evil again before thee.
They always go back to wickedness. After Almighty came to their rescue and saved, they still go back to Christianity.
Therefore leftest thou them in the hand of their enemies.
That's the reason why Yahweh leaves us in the hand of our enemy.
So that they had the dominion over them.
So they're gonna be the boss.
Yet when they returned and cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven, and many times didst thou deliver them according to thy mercies.
Don't you know how many times Yahweh delivered us according to his mercy? So many times I can't count. He always forgave Israel and saved Israel because he loved us that much. That's what make him a merciful Elohim. Because if it had been me, I ain't studying you.
And testifies against them that thou mightest bring them again unto thy law.
That's what make the Almighty different and unique for everybody, because he's merciful. People ain't merciful. And I ain't either.
Yet they dealt proudly and hearkened not unto thy commandments, but sinned against thy judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them, and withdrew the shoulder and hardened their neck and would not hear.
Won't hear.
Yet many years didst thou forbear them, and testifiest against them by thy spirit and thy prophets. Yet would they not give ear.
They still wouldn't give ear.
Therefore gavest thou them into the hand of the people of the land.
That's the reason why we stayed in bondage and captivity all the time, because we wouldn't listen to Yahweh.
Nevertheless, for thy great mercy's sake, thou didst not utterly consume them.
That's the reason why we ain't destroyed, because Yahweh's so merciful. He's so merciful. That's the reason he's still allowing us a chance.
Nor forsake them.
He didn't forget about us.
For thou art a gracious and merciful Elohim.
See, he's a gracious and merciful Elohim. For the deal and put up with us, he got to be merciful. He didn't let you live to get 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and you ain't never loved Yahweh, never kept his commandment, never did nothing that he wanted you to do. That's how merciful he is. Because why that man live to get 100 years old, he ain't never kept the commandment, he ain't never loved Yah, he ate pork chops and did everything, because God, Almighty merciful. But wait till he wake up, though. When he wake up out that graveyard, he ain't going to be merciful no more. He might let you live to get 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. But boy, that part two is what's going to happen. That part two is cold-blooded. I made a video years ago called Life After Death. It's been a while since I made it. Everybody, look what's going to happen after death. Because this is part one we live in. Part two is, and when you come back. Are we coming back? We coming up at the graveyard, y'all. And boy, listen, ain't going to be no mercy then. He's not going to be merciful that day. Let me, what was that? You finished that? Yeah, okay, that was, what was that? Nehemiah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to, that's when he allows a chance, though, because he is very, very merciful and forgiveness. But we ain't like him, because I don't know. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Okay, let me go to Psalms. Psalms 9. Did I say 9? Yeah. Start at the 7th verse.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 7. But
Hold on, let me see something. Let's see. Yeah, start at the 7th verse.
But Yahweh shall endure forever.
He's gonna do it forever.
He had prepared his throne for judgment.
That's right.
And he shall judge the world in righteousness.
Yahweh gonna judge the world in righteousness. Now where JC come in at? Yahweh said, I'm gonna judge the world in righteousness.
He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness.
In uprightness.
Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble.
That's right.
And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee.
Everybody that know Yahweh name, we're gonna trust in him.
For thou, Yahweh, hast forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises.
Okay, that's no, read that again. Has not forsaken them.
And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Yahweh, hast not forsaken them that seek thee.
Yahweh ain't gonna forsake you if you seek him. That's right. That's all I needed. Psalm 37. And 37 and 28.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 28. For Yahweh loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints.
He don't forget his saints.
They are preserved forever.
That's right. We're preserved forever.
But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
The seed of the people breaking the commandment, law, and statute going to be cut off, going to church and doing everything that Yahweh say don't do. Okay. Go watch my video. I made a video years ago called Life After Death. I ain't got time to talk about it today, but just go watch the video. It's called Life After Death. It made it some years ago. I'll go to Proverbs 4. Okay, 4 and 2.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 2. For I give you good doctrine.
Yahweh said, I give you good doctrine. He taught us good doctrine.
Forsake ye not my law.
Don't forsake Yahweh's law. That's what he means. Don't forsake his law. Now go to Proverbs 2. 28. Proverbs 28. Uh, 28 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Everybody that forsake Yahweh's law, you praising the wicked. I don't care who you is.
But such as keep the law content with them.
The people that keep the law is content. We content. I'm content. Read.
Evil men understand not judgment.
Evil man don't get mad and get raised. Evil man, mad and evil, hatred. Evil man don't understand judgment.
But they that seek Yahweh understand all things.
Everybody that seek Yahweh understand all things. We understand all things because we seek Yahweh. Yahweh going to enlighten you and let you see things that other people can't see. They going to think you retarded when they is retarded. Because, listen, this one person told me, this brother was telling me, he said, it's way harder to unlearn a person than to learn a person, which made sense. This is a young guy. He's in his 30s, and we chopping it up. He said, Yahuda, it's way more harder to unlearn than learn. And I thought about it. It really makes sense. Because if you learn something and you've been believing this for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, then you run into a person like me that's popping corn and telling you all that stuff that you believe is a lie, then it sounds crazy, retarded. So the brother made sense. He said it's harder to unlearn the person than learn it, which makes real sense. That's real talk. And that brother, that was some words of wisdom to me, because it truly is. Because when you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, it's hard to leave that alone because that's all you knew all your life. That's all you've been knowing was that all your life. Then you meet a person like me to tell you, ain't no such thing as this. Ain't no such thing as that. Yahweh said this. Yahweh said that. And you be like, you be stubborn, hard-headed, and foolish because you don't want to change. My grandmama had a saying, say, it take an old pole wind that won't change. People hate change. They really do. Everybody hate to change. They want to stay the same because they don't want to feel like, let me see what I'm going to say. I can't think of it right now, but people don't want to be taught against what they believe. And just because you believe in something don't make it true. 80% of the stuff that you believe is a lie. About 80%, 75 to 80% of everything you believe is a lie. And I can prove it from the book. Now, what was that I just got? Okay, we just got to read 28. Let's see. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's see. Okay, Isaiah 1. And we're going to start at the second verse. This is corn, y'all. This is purely extra butter popcorn.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens.
Talk to the heavens.
And give ear.
Give ear.
O earth.
Now, he talking to the whole world, earth.
For Yahweh has spoken.
Yahweh said this.
I have nourished and brought up children.
I have nourished, took care of children, loved them, gave them everything that they wanted.
And they have rebelled against me.
And they still hate me and rebel against Yahweh. Y'all, this is cold lick. Read.
The ox knows his owner.
The ox knows his owner. A dog knows his owner. A cat knows his owner. A bird knows his owner. Everybody know their owner. Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
And an ass his master's crib. That's talking about the donkey jackass. He know his master's crib. Everybody know their owner.
But Israel does not know.
But Israel don't know. But they know JC.
My people do not consider.
My people don't even consider. They don't even think. Yahweh say, my people don't even consider. They don't even think. Read.
All sinful nation.
A sinful nation. Hate Yah.
A people laden with iniquity.
Laden with iniquity.
A seed of evildoers.
Evildoers. Talking about us.
Children that are corrupters.
Corrupt. Brainwashed, bamboos, and hoodwinked.
They have forsaken Yahweh.
They forgot about Yah.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
They provoked Yahweh to anger.
They are going away backwards.
Going away backwards. Going back to the New Testament. Because the New Testament is in the back, not in the front. Now, I want to read this again to let y'all know. Yeah, just hold all your comment and question. We're going to talk. Hold all your comment and question because I ain't done popping corn. Now, let's read that again. Read that too again.
Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh has spoken.
Yahweh spoken. I have nourished a people, meaning I love the people. I treat the people with kindness, righteousness.
I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
And how do you rebel against them? By doing the things that you do. I bet all y'all took y'all kids trick-or-treating yesterday. That's rebellious against Yah. When you do that, that's rebellious against Yah. Trick-or-treat, Thanksgiving, Christmas, anything dealing with a pagan holiday that the man made up. Keep reading.
The ox knoweth his owner.
Every animal know who feeding them. Every animal know who carrying them to the vet. Every animal know who giving them water. All the animals know if you raise them up, they know their master.
And the ass is master's crib.
And the master's crib, and the ass know who feeding them hay and straw every day. They know.
But Israel does not know.
But Israel don't have a clue about Yahweh. And I'm trying to tell you about Yahweh, but you want to tell me about a New Testament. You want to tell me about the book of the dead? Hide deep for another book. I'm showing you and telling you what y'all, this coin y'all read.
My people do not consider.
They don't even think. Our people ain't got a clue what's going on, what's happening.
Our sinful nation.
A sinful nation sinning against Yah. How you sin against Yah? By doing the shit that you do. He ain't never told you to go to church and call up on JC or go through that man. Never read.
A people laden with iniquity.
Laden with iniquity, sin.
A seed of evildoers.
Evildoers. Hate Yah.
Children that are corrupters.
Corrupt. Brainwashed, bamboos, and hoodwink.
They have forsaken Yahweh.
You have forsaken Yah. Boy, listen, this book of puppet. You forsaken Yah, but you can tell me about everything else. But when it comes to Yahweh, you don't want to hear it. And here, keep reading.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are going away backward.
Going away backwards. Going away, been brainwashed. Okay, let's skip on down. I had 28. The same chapter, but verse 28.
Verse 28. And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake Yahweh shall be consumed.
Everybody that can forsake Yahweh, look up consumed. It just said everybody that forsake Yahweh gonna be what? Read that again.
And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake Yahweh shall be consumed.
So everybody that can forsake my God, which is Yahweh, let's see what consume means. Let's see if that's a good thing. Y'all might think it's a good thing. Okay. What do consume? Everybody that forget Yahweh gonna be consumed. What do consume mean?
Consume, to destroy, as by fire.
Destroy it with fire. Almighty gonna knock your head off. You talking about a New Testament and somebody else? You got to be retarded. Yahweh said, I'm gonna kill you when you forsake me. So everybody that forsaking Yahweh finna get their head knocked off. Just that simple. Hold on. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Let me see if I'm. Let me see. Okay, go to Isaiah 2:1.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it.
All nations gonna flow to it.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh.
Many Gentile nations gonna come and say, let us go serve Yahweh.
To the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
He gonna teach us Yahweh ways.
And we will walk in his path.
We're gonna walk in the Old Testament path.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
The law.
And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
From Jerusalem.
And he shall judge among the nations.
He gonna judge among the nations.
And shall rebuke many people.
Gonna rebuke many people.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Ain't gonna be no more war no more.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
Ain't gonna be no more war no more. No more fighting and killing.
O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of Yahweh.
Walk in the light of Yahweh. That's me keeping the commandment, laws, and statutes, precepts, and judgments. Walk in the light of Yahweh.
Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines.
Soothsayers like the Philistines. They want to tell you psychic, all that kind of junk, and learn that way for the heathen.
and they please themselves in the children of strangers.
That's right. They want to do like somebody else do, like monkey see, monkey do. Okay, let's go to okay, 55. The 55. Let me see. Okay, 55 and 5. I think. Yeah, try that.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 5. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that
No. I ain't mean. Hold on. I got it wrong. That was 54 I was looking at. I mean, yeah. I meant 54. And yeah, they'll say 50. I mean 54 and 5. Yeah. They'll say that.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5. For thy maker is thine husband.
That's right. Maker is our husband.
Yahweh of hosts is his name.
Yahweh of hosts is his name.
And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
Not the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, the Holy One.
The Elohim of the whole earth shall he be called.
Of the whole earth.
For Yahweh have called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith thy Elohim. For a small moment have I forsaken thee.
Yahweh say he forsaken us for a small moment.
But but with great mercies will I gather thee.
But with great mercy, I'm going to gather my people.
And a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, said Yahweh thy Redeemer.
That's right. That's all I needed. Yeah. Then now I want let's see. Okay, 55 and 7.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 7.
Okay, no. Let's go to 6 verse.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found.
Where he may be found.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Call while he near.
Let the wicked forsake his way.
The wicked always going to forsake Yahweh's way.
And the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahweh.
Even the wicked, let them return to Yahweh.
And he will have mercy upon him.
He going to have mercy upon the people that's going to church. He post celebrate, pay, but he wants you to change and stop doing what you're doing. Just change if you can do that.
And to our Elohim, for he will abundantly pardon.
He going to forgive you. Yahweh going to forgive you when you change and stop doing the stuff that he hate, that he told you not to do, and you change, the Almighty going to forgive you. Now read that again, that 7th verse. That's for the wicked, y'all.
Let the wicked forsake his way.
Forsake his ways.
And the unrighteous man his thoughts.
And stop thinking wrong.
And let him return unto Yahweh.
And let the wicked man return unto Yahweh.
And he will have mercy upon him.
Then once he returns to Yahweh, he going to have mercy upon him, the wicked and the ungodly.
And to our Elohim.
And to our Elohim, he got to turn to Yahweh, though. He can't turn to nobody else.
For he will abundantly pardon.
And he going to pardon you. Because, look, his thoughts not like, we ain't like us.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yahweh said, my thoughts ain't like our thoughts.
Neither are your ways my ways.
And Yahweh ain't ways like us, because we ain't no patient people, and we ain't going to forgive nobody. They'll hate you forever.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said, I'm different. I ain't like y'all, us.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth.
Just like the heavens are higher than the earth.
So are my ways higher than your ways.
Yahweh said, my ways is way higher than your ways.
And my thoughts than your thoughts.
And Yahweh thoughts, he don't think like us, and his ways ain't like us. Because we ain't no forgiving people. We going to hate you from now on. When you do something to somebody else, they don't never forgive you. But the Almighty said, I'm going to pardon you abundantly. Okay, how many times you done sin? Boy, you turn to me, I got you. But our people don't think like that. We cold-hearted. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah. We some cold-hearted people. I ain't going to forgive nobody for nothing. Man, I remember 20 years ago, this person did this to me and said that to me. I can't stand him. That's right. If Yahweh was like y'all, wouldn't be nobody going nowhere. Let's see. Jeremiah chapter 2. Let me see one stuff. Okay. I want 2 and 13.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils.
Committed. Yahweh talking about us.
They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
The first one we did, we forsaken Yahweh, the life of living water, because he the one got you living. We got two evils. And read that again.
For my people have committed two evils.
Yahweh say his people committed two evils. The first one,
they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters,
and forgot all about Yahweh and went to the New Testament.
And hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can't hold no water.
That can hold no water.
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Yes, he is.
Why is he spoiled? The young lion.
That's all I need. Why is he spoiled? Why is he robbed? Because of disobedience. That's why. Okay. Skip on down to 19.
Verse 19. Thy own wickedness shall correct thee.
Thy own wickedness is going to correct thee.
And that backsliding shall reprove thee.
Backsliding.
Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh the Elohim.
It's an evil and bitter thing when you forget about the God that woke you up this morning, that breathed into your nostrils when you became a living soul, that clothed and fed and watered you.
And that my fear is not in thee, saith Yahweh Elohim of hosts.
That's all I need. Okay. Okay, I want Jeremiah 9. Let's see. 9 and let's see. 9 and 12. Jeremiah 9.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 12. Who is the wise man?
Who is a wise man?
That may understand this.
That may understand this book.
And who is he to whom the mouth of Yahweh has spoken, that he may declare it? For what the land perisheth and is burned up like a wilderness, that none passeth through. And Yahweh said, because they have forsaken my law, which I have
read.
Because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them.
Because we have forsaken Yahweh's law, he said before us.
And have not obeyed my voice.
And do not obey Yahweh's voice.
Neither walk therein.
Don't walk therein, mean keep his commandment, laws, and statute.
But have walked after the imagination of their own heart.
They did what they wanted to do. I'm grown. I make $50,000 a year. And this and that. I got a plaque on my wall. I graduated from Yale, Yarvin, and Brown, and Stanford.
And after false deity.
And went after false deities.
Which their fathers taught them.
Fathers taught, because your great-great-grandmama taught you about JC. Your great-great-grandfather taught you about JC in the New Testament. Because they got it from the Gentiles.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink.
That's right. You're going to punish them.
I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known. And I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them.
That's right. That's right. You're going to knock your head off. Okay, that was, yeah, that's all I need. Okay, let's go to, I think this corner is 16. Jeremiah 16. Oh, yeah. Jeremiah 16 and 10.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 10. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words.
I'm showing the people all these words in the Old Testament.
And they shall say unto thee, Wherefore hath Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us?
Why did Yahweh pronounce all this evil upon that? Why did the tree fall on my house? Why the Almighty send hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, and tornado? Why the Most High did that down in Jamaica this past week? Why did He send a hurricane down there? Why he let somebody kill my 3 or 4 year old? Why everything evil? Why you want to know why? Why? Reese, watch this.
Or what is our iniquity?
What did we do?
Or what is our sin that we have committed against Yahweh or Elohim?
What is the sin that we have did against Yahweh for Him to do this? Why He do it?
Then shalt thou say unto them,
Then you tell the people why.
Because your fathers have forsaken me.
Because your father have forsaken me. That's why I did it, because your father have forsaken me.
Saith Yahweh, and have walked after other deities.
And walked after the New Testament. That's why that tree fell on your house. That's why bad stuff happened to you. Your kids sick, dying, getting shot and killed, getting 100 years. That's why, because you forsaken Yahweh. Read.
And have served them.
And you serve this junk. That's bringing your kids in jail. That's bringing they dead. That's bringing they suffering. That's bringing Almighty knocking your head off. That's bringing you ain't got no money. That's bringing you suffering. That's bringing you gonna make Trump take them food stamps from you.
And have worshipped them.
And worship them. That's why the curse, the plague, and the sin is up on you. Because you forsaken Yahweh. This corn, y'all read.
And forsaken me.
And forsaken Yahweh. That's why bad stuff happened to you. Don't wonder why. I'm showing you why. Why this happening to me? Why? Because you forsaken Yah.
And have not kept my law.
And ain't kept His law. That's why.
And ye have done worse than your fathers.
And you did worse than the father way back then.
For, behold, ye walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart.
You do what you want to do. Your evil heart tell you to go to church. Your evil heart tell you to eat pork chop. Your evil heart tell you to go trick or treat. Your evil heart tell you to do this stuff. Your evil heart, read,
that they may not hearken unto me.
Ain't gonna listen to Yahweh.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not.
That's the reason I put you over here.
Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other deities.
And when you got to the United States, they taught you about Christianity. They taught you about being a religion. They taught you about being a Christian and have a religion. They taught you this. You didn't learn this from Yahweh.
Where I will not show you favor.
And I ain't going to show you no favor. Now read that whole lick again. I'm going to shut up. I want this to sink in their head. Why? This the reason why.
And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore have Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against Yahweh or Elohim? Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith Yahweh, and have walked after other deities, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law, and ye have done worse than your fathers. For, behold, ye walk every one at the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other deities day and night, where I will not show you favor.
That's right. That's all I need. I think I got one more. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Jeremiah 17 and 13.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 13. O Yahweh, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken Yahweh, the fountain of living waters. Heal me, O Yahweh, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved. For thou art my praise.
You my praise, y'all.
Behold, They say unto me, where is the word of Yahweh? Let it come now. As for me, I have not hastened from being a pasture to follow thee, neither have I desired the woeful day, thou knowest. That which came out of my lips was right before thee. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. Let them be confounded that persecute me, but let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction.
Okay, that's all I needed right there. Now I think I'm ready for comment and question. I'm ready for comment and question. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Hazel Wood. Say go to Ezekiel 39 and 21. 20, yeah, Ezekiel 39, verse 21. Now I'm ready for comment and question. I said all the Christians, black folks, and white folks have forsaken Yahweh. Now I'm ready to talk. I'm ready for comment and question.
Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed at my hand that I have laid upon them.
That's right. He goes now go to 29, 21 through 29.
So the house of Israel shall know that I am Yahweh their Elohim from that day and forth. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
That's when we went in captivity because of our iniquity.
Because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword.
You popping corn, Hazel Wood. That's right.
According to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and hid my face from them.
That's right. The Almighty gonna let them do what they want to do to you. Yeah, but he'll allow it. Because he said, I create good and evil. I do it all. Read.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Elohim, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name, after that they have borne their shame, and all their trespasses whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwell safely in their land, and none made them afraid. When I have brought them again from the people, and gathered them out of their enemies' lands, and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations, then shall they know that I am Yahweh their Elohim, which caused them to be which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there. Neither will I hide my face any more from them. For I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel.
Past 29. Yeah.
For I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith Yahweh Elohim.
Okay. God told us in the beginning how to end will be. Why would we need another book? Okay, let me show you that we don't need number this book. Go to Deuteronomy. Let me show them that we don't need number this book. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28. Let's see. And 58.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book,
he talking about this book,
that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh thy Elohim, then Yahweh will make thy place.
No, that's all I need with that 58 verse. Now go to Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles. Let's see. I think it's Second Chronicles. Let's see. $34, yeah. Second Chronicles 34 and 31. Don't need number one book, y'all. Watch this.
Second Chronicles chapter 34, verse 31. And the king stood in his place and made a covenant before Yahweh.
And made a covenant before Yahweh.
to walk after Yahweh,
to walk after Yahweh,
and to keep his commandments,
to keep Yahweh commandments,
and his testimonies,
and Yahweh testimonies,
and his statutes,
and Yahweh statutes,
with all his heart,
with all his heart,
and with all his soul,
and with all his soul,
to perform the words of the covenant which are written in this book.
In this book. In this book. That's all I needed. He said in this book. The word "this" is right there. This book, y'all. So he told you, my everything is in this book. My commandments, my testimony, my statutes, and my covenant is written in this book. He specified this book. He didn't tell you to go to no another book. Where you going? Why you going to another book? Because you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked and tricked. He said, this book, read it again. They didn't hear me though. Start at 31 verse.
And the king stood in this place and made a covenant before Yahweh to walk after Yahweh and to keep his commandments and his testimony. And his testimonies and his statutes with all his heart and with all his soul, to perform the words of the covenant which are written in this book.
This book. This book. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see if they get me. I mean, could they get me in legal trouble to put me in harm's way if they. I don't understand the question. Let's see. Is it sin to curse wicked person and fish? No, I'm just saying what Yahweh gonna do for the one that forsake him. It's all about serving Yah. If you forsake Yahweh, he gonna knock your head off. He gonna do you harm. He gonna hurt you. He gonna consume you. He gonna destroy you. He gonna do all that. If you forsake him, he gonna do it to you. He ain't gonna love you and no, he ain't gonna do none of that. You must ain't never read this either. Go to 2 Chronicles 15. Let me show you something. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. Let me show you what else he's gonna do.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
Whoever don't seek my God, which is Yahweh, gonna be put to death.
Whether small or great.
Small or great.
Whether man or woman.
Okay, if you're a man or a woman, that's it. Yahweh say, whosoever don't seek me, gonna be put to death. So you got a choice. Just like Elijah told him, there's 450 preachers, and there's just me with Yah. Y'all serve this day, who you gonna serve? For me and my house, I'm gonna serve Yahweh. So everybody got a choice. Everybody on this earth got a choice. Either you're gonna serve Yah or you're gonna serve somebody else. Ain't no in between, ain't no straddling the fence, ain't no sugar cane, none of that. Either you're gonna be on this side or that side. Just like with games. You either gonna be under the 5 or you're gonna be under the 6. You can't be no 11-pointer straddling the fence. Either you're gonna be a Democrat or a Republican. You can't be both of them. That's right. You gonna be one or the other. Okay, if someone disrespect you all the time at work and tell them Yah will make you pay for how. Let me see. If someone disrespect you all at the time at work and they tell them Yah will make you pay for how you miss. Oh, he gonna protect you. Almighty gonna protect you. He killed people for Moses. He killed all David's enemies. Almighty gonna kill for his people. Let me show you that the Almighty is gonna kill for you. That's right. I mean, you don't want to disrespect nobody. No, I sure don't. Because you treat people the way you want to be treated. They treat you right, you treat them right. They treat you wrong, you treat them wrong. Mom said, okay, that don't kill and yet tell me stories about Elisha. The Almighty is a killer. No, you don't kill nobody. The vengeance belong to Yah. Vengeance belong to Yah. Yeah. I don't really understand your question, tore up from the floor up, because vengeance belong to Yahweh, and you let Yahweh take care of that. And he will kill people by his people. Let me see. Go to Isaiah 43. Okay, why you see so many those in the truth still in the New Testament and promote other books? And I don't understand it, because you don't need them but the Old Testament. I don't understand why you need 1,000 books and it's only one. Okay, read Isaiah 43 in the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now thus saith Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel.
See, Yahweh the one started the Israelite. That's when we ain't got no religion. He created, O Israel, and us. He didn't create no Catholic and Presbyterian and Jew. When he ain't started that, man did. Read.
Fear not.
He told us to don't fear.
For I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name.
He have delivered us and called us by our name, the children of Israel.
Thou art mine.
We belong to Yahweh.
When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee.
That's right. You can pray. That's right. You're supposed to pray against them. Yeah, you can pray against your enemy. Hey, hold on. Let me let them know this. I made a video called Yahweh, please kill all my enemies. Go watch that video. I've been made a video a while back. It's called Yahweh, please kill all my enemies. That's the video that I made. That's right. You can pray to Yahweh, kill them. Okay. It's about persecute the game. Well, you got to let the Most High, like I just said, vengeance belongs to the Most High, and you got to let Yahweh sometime fight your battle. A lot of times you fight the battle, you're going to get 100 years. So if you want 100 years, go and fight it. But if you let Yahweh take care, Yahweh sick them on you, he take them off you. You know, evidently, Yahweh said, listen, hold it. Go to Amos. Yahweh do it all. I think it's Amos. Let me see. Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
And the people not be afraid?
And you ain't going to be scared?
Shall there be evil in a city?
Shall it be evil in the city? I don't care what city it is, evil. Watch this.
And Yahweh have not done it?
And you going to say Yahweh didn't do it? Yahweh did it. All the evil he did. And I go to Isaiah 45 and verse 5. All the evil come from Yahweh.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
I'm Yahweh, and there is none else.
There is no Elohim beside me.
So when if something bad happened to you, it's something you ain't doing right in your life. It's something you're doing wrong in the eyes of Yah. I can't tell you what you're doing wrong, but Yahweh know your heart ain't all the way right. If he let stuff happen to you, he ain't let it happen to me. Now keep reading.
I girded thee, though thou hast not known me.
And you ain't even know him.
That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me.
There is none beside me.
I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
Okay, let them do what they want to do. Let's pray that the Almighty knock their head off. That's why they mocking you. You pray that you get out on your knees and face the east with your eyes open with and pray that the Almighty do something to them. I told you to go watch my video. I said, Yahweh, please kill all my enemies. So that's what you got to do sometimes. You don't do nothing. You let Yahweh do it. Keep reading.
I form the light.
I form the light.
And create darkness.
I create darkness.
I make peace.
Yahweh said, I make peace.
And create evil.
I create evil.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
I do all these things. Job hadn't did nothing. What happened to Job? Job was perfect. And all, that's it. Yeah. They mock my identity in Hebrew name. She won't call it in my name. I told her to call me. Okay, well, yeah. Well, don't deal with her. Whoever she is, if they can't call you by your real name, call her name. See if she gonna like that. They're like she try to nickname you, nickname her back, and say, well, what if I call you the B word? Is you gonna like that? That's right. You can't call me by my name. Let me call you a B. Your name is B from now. Every time I see you, what's up? How you doing, B? Nah. Since you can't call me by my name, let me give you a name. Let me rename you. That's all. Fast change ain't no robbery. Even swap ain't no swindle. Okay, give her a government. Give her a name. I just told you to call her a B. See if she gonna like that. Now, okay, B. That's your name. Give her a name. Now, that'll stop all that. She keep calling me my government name. What name her B? Or H? Like I said, I don't care. Hey, you can't respect my name. I ain't gonna respect your name. I told you what my name was. You can't honor that. Then you a B then. Nah, that's right. Hey, fix me something to eat. Hey, B, can you give me $5? That's right. Call her B. Well, that's your. I'm telling you what to do now. I ain't studying that. I told you, name her. She name you, you name her. First change ain't no robbery, and even swap ain't no swindle. You know, you treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, if somebody tell you to call them this name, you supposed to respect them and call them their name. Don't keep on calling to be that. Then I'm gonna name you something. Shit, I'm gonna give you a name. Man, you can't stop calling me by my government name. I'm gonna have to rename you. That's all. How about B? That's a good name for you since you can't call me by my name. And then you a B then. Shit. I don't care who they is. Give them a name that they don't like. Only person I let call me is my mom and daddy. Now, my mom and daddy can call me whatever. I ain't gonna get mad and offended about them. Yeah. My mom and daddy can call me whatever. They can call me, boy, get over here. Here I come. Mom and father and mother, call me boy, call me whatever. I bet you give them that B name, I bet they'll stop calling you that in. I bet you it's going to turn around. So I just wanted to prove a point to let y'all know that all these Christians on this earth is forsaking the Most High Yah. But the thing about it, they can turn it around. Stop forsaking Yahweh and turn to Yahweh, and then He gonna forgive you. He gonna have mercy on you. Yeah. Did I read what Christian was? Did I already read that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Christian was. Yeah. So anybody else got any comment or question about this book? Okay, in my case, it's a white lady who worked at the center where I do laundry. Oh, okay, well. No, I done had a good life, man. I ain't listen. The Almighty been protecting me from a lot of things, you know. Yeah, you pray toward the east. That's the only way you pray. Not the west, not the not north. You always got to be. See, I'm facing the east right now. In my house, the east is that way, and I'm facing the east. Every time you pray, you're supposed to break to the east. You're supposed to do this. This when you pray. Go to Micah 7:6. You get down on your knees and pray with your eyes open, looking toward Jerusalem, and pray that Almighty Yahweh, I pray and hope you pray and kill all my enemies. Pray the Almighty kill all my enemies, not some of them, not most of them, not a few, all of them kill them. Yahweh kill all my enemies. That's why you do it.
Micah chapter 7. Hold on. 7. Yeah.
Micah chapter 7:6.
Micah chapter 7, verse 6. For the son dishonored the father, the daughter riseth up against her mother, the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the
in his
men.
own house.
A man's enemies are the men of his own house.
That's right. No, they get away from me. People don't want to be around me. They don't follow me to do nothing. Do people follow you around trying to provoke you and do something? No, because I got my mind strong. They can't provoke me to do nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what they're doing. I don't pay them no attention. But oh, okay, gotcha. I got you. Tore from the floor up. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But like I said, y'all go watch that video. It's called Yahweh, Please Kill All My Enemies. And I made that about probably over a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So when they teach you over in the church, and God love everybody. Everybody belong. Yeah, he made everybody, but he don't love everybody. Yeah. Almighty ain't never say he love no everybody. That's a lie. If he loved everybody, Noah wouldn't have had to build that ark. If he loved everybody, he would have never destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. If he loved everybody, he would have never killed Moses' enemy. If he loved everybody, people wouldn't be dying today. If he loved everybody. What you think that hurricane, that if he loved everybody, he wouldn't have sent that hurricane down in what was that place called?
I didn't hear anything about it.
It's a hurricane down in somewhere.
You said Jamaica, didn't you?
Yeah, I think Jamaica. Yeah, I think Jamaica. Yeah, he sent a hurricane down in Jamaica. Yeah. Let me see. Go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. 30. think it's 32 and 39.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no deity with me. I kill and I make alive.
Yahweh said, I kill, I make alive,
I wound
I wound, and I heal.
and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Can't nobody escape from Yah. When he ready to kill you, he gonna get you. And I read it again.
See now that I, even I, am He, and there's no deity with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's all I needed. No, he didn't choose. He chose King David over his 6 brothers. It was 7 in them. Yeah, the Almighty handpicker. You don't choose everybody to do. Listen, he choose certain basketball players, football players, tennis players, hockey players, singers, dancers, cooks, and all that. Everybody can't cook. Everybody can't sew. Everybody can't dance. Everybody can't cut hair. Everybody can't do electricity. Everybody ain't no plumber. Everybody ain't no carpenter. Everybody doing something that the Almighty give you the knowledge to do. You know, some people are better at things than others. Everybody unique and different in their own way. Just because you can't sew, you might can cook. Just because you can't cook, you might can dress. Just because you can't dress, you might know how to cut hair. Yeah. It don't do nothing to me. I don't care nothing about no I was doing nothing. Yeah, you can't worry about what other people do. You worry about you. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. You just do you. Listen, that's what's wrong with people now. They want to worry about what everybody else doing. Listen, this book say, what was it, Joshua 24? This all you supposed to worry about. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. Don't worry about what your family doing. Don't worry about what your enemy's doing. Don't worry about nobody. You supposed to be doing this. Jeremiah 24. This is what you supposed to be worried about. Oh, I got not Joshua. Okay, I had the wrong book. Joshua 24. I mean Joshua 20. Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, Joshua 24 started the 15 verse. This is what you supposed to be worried about, torn from the floor up.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the deities which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the deities of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh.
But as for me and my house, don't worry about nobody else's house. You worry about your house. As for me and my house, we're going to serve Yah. That's all I needed. Psalms 83. Okay, Psalms 83. Tell us persecutors going on. Verse 3 through 18. Yeah. Psalms 83 and start at 3. That's what's that? Richard DeFile come 68:15.
Okay.
Psalms 83, verse 3 through 18.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
I know that. You can't worry about their spirit. Worry about your spirit and what you doing. You know, people that the Almighty create good and evil. He created the wicked for the day of let me show you what he say. He created the evil, the wicked. We'll read that though.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more of remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent, yeah, that's right. The Arabs, the Esau, and all of them cut and read.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre Asher also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon,
Yeah, don't go past 18. Yeah.
which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Elohim in possession. O my Elohim, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Mhm.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
That's right. Over all earth. That's right. Let me see. That's right. You're gonna deal with the wicked every day you go out your house. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the gas station, the wicked is all the way around. You can't duck that. You just got to do you. Cool. What about? What do you think about artificial intelligence? Many companies are in a race to see who can come up with the best platform. Uh, I really don't pay that no attention because, like I say, the Almighty running from heaven, and He gonna use the wicked. You know, that's what He gonna do. He gonna use the wicked. The wicked work for Yahweh just like the righteous do. Let me find that British. He got the wicked for the day of evil. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. Trying to find that. Well, I'm trying to answer that. Let's see. Okay. Can't find that. Okay. Can't find it. Okay. Anybody else got any comment or question? I'm gonna get ready to close out. Well, give me a closing out scripture. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you have to worry about your own household. You can't be worried about nobody else's household. Oh yeah, go to Second Kings right quick. Second Kings chapter 6, verse 33. Oh, okay. I'll get that one too.
2 Kings chapter 6, verse 33. And while he yet talked with them, behold, the messengers came down unto him, and he said, behold, this evil is of Yahweh.
This evil come from Yahweh.
What should I wait for Yahweh any longer?
That's right. What? Yeah, the evil come. Okay, go to Proverbs 16 and 4. I think I read that. Sure. Tore from the floor up. Proverbs 16 and 4. Did I read that?
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was talking about right there. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. You that tore from the floor up. That's what I was talking about. Read that again.
Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
Yahweh made all things for himself. That's what I was looking for.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked for the day of evil. See, the wicked work for Yahweh. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that tore from the floor up. That's what I was talking about right there. Teach, I'm gonna stop focusing such more on what the enemy is doing and start praising. Yeah, that's right. We can't worry about nobody. You can't focus on no family, friends, enemy, nobody. You got to get yourself. I come before the you in the alphabet. So I come before the you. That's saying get yourself in order first before you can try to look at what somebody else doing. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I come before the you. You way on down there. So don't worry about no U's. Worry about that I. Yeah, we'll focus up on I. But I showed what I was talking about, tore from the floor up. That's what I was talking about right there. Okay, he said go to Psalms 109, 1 through 13, close out my, yeah, okay. Psalm 109, 1 through 13. We're going to go on out up on this one, tore from the floor up. Yes.
Psalms chapter 109, verse 1. Hold not thy peace, O Elohim of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me.
There you go. Popping corn tore from the floor up. They talking about you. Behind your back.
They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
That's right. Popping it.
They compassed me about also with words of hatred.
That's right.
And fought against me without a cause.
That's right. Mad at you. You ain't never did nothing to them.
For my love, they are my adversaries.
My enemies. Adversary mean enemy. You popping it tore from the floor. Read.
But I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good.
There you go.
And hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few.
That means don't listen to prayer. Don't listen to the wicked man prayer. Almighty ain't gonna listen to the wicked man prayer. You popping it top up, tore from the floor. Read.
And let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and let his wife a widow.
Punish his whole family. There you go. You popping it. Read.
Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg.
Broke. Ain't got a dime. Read.
Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out.
That's right. That's you popping corn tore from the floor. That's right. That's the kind of prayer that you pray for your enemy. Don't let them have nothing. That's right. But listen. Y'all watch my video because it's called, like I say, Yahweh, please kill all my enemies. And it's a cold lick. And now I'm gonna let you know that you can pray for the Almighty to kill your enemy. Then I got that Willie Lynch letter video y'all need to watch. I think it's called The New Testament was wrote from the Willie Lynch letter was wrote from the New Testament or something like that. Y'all need to check that out too. I got over 300 some videos. Boy, listen, y'all need to go watch every last one of them because all of them corn. All of them corn. Even my debates. Watch all my debates. I debated, I think, 4 Christians, 2 white guys, Zach and this other white guy years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Shalom, family, and be blessed and safe out there. That's right, sis. But I'm going to get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. And I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. But like I say, y'all need to change. Everybody on here need to start praising and worshiping Yahweh. If you praised JC yesterday, today you're supposed to be praising Yah. And that's it, and that's all. Shalom.